Morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. I haven't uploaded in a while. I've been flat out, really busy, which is good and it isn't good. So today we've got some small jobs to do. One I've got approval to film on, and the second I haven't even bothered asking because I know I'm going to be too busy, so I might be able to get some pictures at the end of the day. But first things first, we're going to head over to the garage, get some bits out of the garage, take some bits out of here because I've just let it accumulate for like a week and a half. You know what it's like. Yeah, so go and empty the van. I won't show you that, but we'll just grab some bits and I'll see you on the job and we'll have a walk around. Right, here we are. So basically, nail bar, technician seats there. The chap has put one light here, one light there. So basically we're going to move this light onto this beam so it's right above the desk for her, because that's what you want when you're a nail technician. You want the light above the desk. So we've got to drill a hole through here, do the conduit on the back. How he's done it on the back. What I'm going to do is, he hasn't done it, I'm going to change the saddles for metal in here, just because she is bringing public in here to do nails, so we just want this premature collapse of these conduits not to happen. Okay, in here, I don't know if this is going to flicker. Yes it is, unfortunately, sorry. He's put a board in here. Okay, yep, so we're going to label that up for her, suss out what does what. We just want to show you this cable on the back actually quickly, but this is the conduit that's got our lighting, feed and stuff in, so we'll have to disconnect at the light, pull that out and sort that out. Right, see this is just snaked through here at the minute, and look, wang. Okay, he said he couldn't get it in the trench, but they've since sorry, in the duct, they've since put a rope in, but I reckon that this is short, that's why he is not that it's cleated, isn't it? I'm not slating him, I'm just saying that it's not right. It should be cleated, should be put on the building, but look, there's not enough slack on it now, and it should have come through this duct with a rope here, so I've got to do that at some point, but this cable is going to be short, so we'll have to sort that out. But that's the conduit, goes along into there, so what we've got to do is disconnect, put a T-box in there, go along, up, and get a route through that way there. Just another thing, I'll have to tell her we've got mains water coming in copper, and there's no bonds on that whatsoever. I'm not even been able to check the other end of this yet, so I don't know if it's a TT on the house, a PME, but yeah, you know the regs. That should at least have a bond on it. Right, first things first, literally just going to take this light down. These are called a click rose. They're generally used in commercial. Prop it is above ceiling so you can isolate individual lights easily, but he's fitted it here, which is fine. So literally unplug that. Okay, the light will then just come off the bracket. What I'll then do is fix the light in its location first, and then I'll work away with the conduit. Yeah, so fairly easy. Okay, we'll just get this moved, stuck over there, and then do some conduit. Right, brackets are now moved. So 1, 2, 3 brackets spaced as they were on this beam. So basically that will just become a through box. I'll put some Wagos in there, and then I will just extend the cables out that way. But what we have to do is disconnect here, pull them out of the conduit so I can put the T-box on the other side there. I'll probably get this bit in, drill a hole through there first, and just meet the two ends up. But what we'll do first, we're going to just isolate the lighting circuit. It's a bit dark, I don't want the flicker, so we'll open this up, we'll have a look. We'll just isolate this quickly. You're gonna have to just excuse the flicker. So basically he's brought an armoured in. It looks like 16, might be 10, can't guarantee, but basically we're going to just isolate the lights here, disconnect. Rather than locking off, we can just disconnect out It's a bit more of a faff, but I need to get this cover off anyway, and then we'll just put the cover back on. And then I'll probably pull these cables out here actually, because that's going to be easier than disconnecting in there. So we'll just pull these out here, and I'll show you in a sec. Okay, so lighting's isolated. All I've done is stuck the two tails in the Wago there, so they're not just flapping around in the wind. And then even if that does get turned on by someone, it can't be energized, okay? So put the lid back on, and that's done for a sec now. Not having a go, but look, what's the saddle spacing on this one then? 0. Okay, so I've got a little sign made up. I made this, bit of plastic, some stickers. I might add a couple more, but just nice to have a sticker near the board to show people that you're working there. And obviously if it was locked off, they'd also see that that breaker's locked off, but as I said, I've disconnected, so there's no chance of that being becoming live, okay? Next, let's just prove that dead at the light fitting. Okay, I'm just disconnecting at the Gone Spider. Away. I was in a loft yesterday, and it's an old cottage, and there must have been about 50 years worth of cobwebs. I could literally make balls of cobwebs. It was horrible, but I got the job done. That's why I've got a bad eye today, because I got something in my eye in the loft. I know that sounds strange, but yeah. Oh, lovely. Right, okay. So we've got a loop in here, so he's brought feed here, switch wire back that way, neutral and the earth, okay? So just prove the test instrument, okay, lighting up there, probably flickering, but what can you do? So we go straight on the feed and the earth, and then we go to the feed to neutral, nothing, and then we just prove our tester again. Okay, it's probably flickering, you probably can't see that actually. Okay, good. So that's good to disconnect now, it's dead. So all we're going to do is disconnect the lives here, the earths, the neutrals, and then like I say, these will just go in a Wago, and then we're just going to be extending the neutral, the switch line and the earth round to that line, and just refix this up there. So what we're going to do now is, so that saddle I'm going to keep plastic, those two are going to be metal, and then I'll have a saddle there which I'll change to metal, and then one over the door I'll make metal, so if there was a fire nothing can collapse and block the exit as such, because somebody might be in that toilet and then there might be a fire and they might try and get out, but yeah, I'm going to go outside now and pull them cables out. Right, as you can see I've disconnected the cables here. Luckily the other chap has not glued this, so it's all good. So we're just changing this angle box to a T, okay, like so, and then that's going to give us our way to work that way. No gasket, which is, you know, if you don't want to put a gasket on it you don't, but I generally like to have a gasket on it. A bit lower, there wasn't much in there, was there? No, that's it. Screw them in. People might say, why are you using a screwdriver? Because I hate using impact guns all the time. It's nice to use a screwdriver now and again, isn't it? Bit of finesse, bit of class back into your life, rather than just thumping screws in all day, as our fathers would have done it, like that. You see that chewed out timber. Right, we're going to get this straight line now, put a couple of saddles on here and drill our hole in to there now. But first I could probably get these fed back in now actually. Nice straight run, easy, one bend on it. I could bring them that way and up, but they're short, so if anyone asks why I didn't do it that way, they are short. Okay, they've gone straight through to the box, which is nice. Okay, all we're going to do is drill a hole. Remember to take anything off the wall that's going to rattle through, like this clock. It looks pretty expensive. So we're just sticking over here. And then we're just going to drill a hole roughly the same as what he's done. So he's gone about 3 inches above. Come out a bit because he went a bit close, didn't he? I think this is quite thick timber actually. God, that's blunt really. Bloody hell. Bit of a fail, isn't it, on camera? Oh well, I'll keep it in. Should we try a different one? Let's go for that 20mm and then we can open him out, can't we? Bloody hell. I think I need to get some more hole saws, don't you? Do you reckon 19? No. Make sure you're on. Right, finally drilled that hole. Went and got another 22mm drill spade bit. So one chappie said on my last job, why did you use inspection bends? The only reason I did is because I had 3 cables running through there and I had them in stock, so I wanted to use them up. So I don't do a lot of 25mm pot, to be honest, so I used them up. So I'm just going to do a bend on it. He said, let's just see a bit of skill in bending plastic conduit. I'm not really sure there is a skill in bending plastic conduit, to be honest, but we'll do it today, shall we? So roughly, I know where my mark needs to be. Okay, bending spring in, up to there, bend him over, stick him in, down to where you've bent him over, which is there. Okay. That's your mark. Give him a little warm up. I'm just going to go for a little over the knee and then just keep going with him, see what happens. I'm not convinced this conduit's going to hold. No, look at that. It's too cold. Look, see that? Splitting the conduit already. See? I'll keep it all on camera for you guys to see. Look at that. So we'll have another go with this weight. Luckily I've got enough conduit. He said. I have to put a bend. I can move the rock rows up to the end, it doesn't matter. Does not matter. This conduit's so cold. Okay, again, I roughly know what I need outside to get to the angle box. So that's there. That's there. We'll warm them up a bit more. The only way to do that is to vigorously rub it, okay? And hope the spring doesn't fall out when you're doing this. Nope, look at that. Crap. I'll give up. Right, you guys were putting me under too much pressure. I've vigorously rubbed it for a bit longer and we've got a nice bend there, okay? So we're gonna have to go outside, stick him back through. I'm not really set up, but all I'm gonna do is poke that conduit through the hole, join this onto my angle box and put a new stop end box up there. I'll show you that in a second when I've done it. Look, singles. It's bloody amazing, isn't it? Singles. God, I got such a lot of stick about using twin and earth in conduit. I didn't think it would set that many people, you know. Hey ho. Right, here she comes. Go on. Yes. Okay, I've also put gasket on boxes. Hopefully you can see that. If not, hard cheddar cheese. I will jump up there and put a gasket on that one as well. Oh. Okay, there's one. There's 1, 2, 3. Set. Long. I like to even cut the bushes back here. It was that thorny. Okay. Hopefully these will go up and out. Bad day today. Yeah. Right. Okay. Box lid and a gasket. Okay. If you like the head cam footage, let me know. I'll be sure to do some more. Just don't drop that, because I will never find that in a million years around here. 1, 2, right. That's that bit done. Right, so as you can see, I've changed one saddle above the door for a metal powder coated white saddle. These two are now metal saddles. There's our cable coming back through, which we just fed through, and then it comes to the new point, metal saddle, and then box. Click rose will go there, light's going to go there. So I'm just going to connect this up. Beauty of the click rose is you can click them off to insulation resistance test, which is nice. Yeah, and then we're just going to do a minor works certificate. Doubling over because they're in on their own. Okay. So on these you have a live, neutral and earth and a loop, so you can wire your feeds up to the lights rather than switches if you want to do that. And a lot of the time you'll see here you have an A, so that's for, I don't know what it stands for actually, accessory maybe, but that normally gets used for the emergency switch line, permanent feed, if you've got a 4-pin rock rose. Okay, and then 2 4mm screws go in there. And what I'm going to do on this light, just see how it works out, but I'll probably shorten the flex rather than having all the flex stuffed behind the light. Okay, easy as that. Right. And what you can see exactly what I've done. Just get you on the head. See what I've done. That basically just becomes a accessible junction box now, if you like, with the way it goes in. So you can just tuck them in nicely, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then just going to get a white box lid, like so. Go on out, bloody wasp in here. Making me here for the old wasps, isn't it? Okay, 1. He's probably living there, I probably woke him up. 2. Screw them up. 1, 2. Okay, right, bit of testing now. Right, all the dead testing. Sorry about the flicker, really sorry. All the dead testing's done. I'm just going to see what we got coming in here. This will tell me a lot about the supply actually. Beautiful. Right, let's trip that RCD straight away. And let's try it again. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. What if I try it on the MCB? Sometimes I don't like it when they're close. There we go. Doesn't like it because it's right on top of the RCD. So 0.67, so I'm going to hazard a guess that we've got a PME earthing system in the house. Obviously this is a sub-main, I reckon 25 metres, so, and depends what that's hanging off, that might be hanging off a consumer unit in there, so 0.67. 0.67, done. And then I've got to fill all this in. 60898 type B, 6 amp, 61008, 61008. So you find that in the list. Type AC. Oh, sorry. Type B. Oh my god, yeah. Type AC. Why is it not on here? B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, A, G, G, M, type M, C, C, A, C, RCD, oscillator. Just put RCD. 30 milliamps. 30 milliamp, yep. So conduit. Singles reference method. Enclosed in a conduit on a wall B. Okay. And B. And B. And it's 1 mil. 1 mil. Because it's singles. It's not A. I've got to find that out. Just got to check that. 0.12. Da da da. Don't need ring continuity. Non-applicable, non-applicable, non-applicable. So what we're going to do now is do the RCD test. We can do it here, okay? On top, we know it trips. We could put that straight on there, to be fair, but I'll just go down there on the supply side, on the load side. RCD. Do it on an auto. Type AC. One more. And obviously with the 18th edition, we only got to record the highest reading. Used to record times 5, times 1, times 5. Now it's just one reading, highest of them all. 38 milliseconds. Okay, done. I'm not going to press next because it's going to show you all, but that's the testing done. I'm going to put the lid on. Look, I even put a little saddle on there, look. Beautiful. Right, we're all back on. Sorry about the slight flicker. These ones aren't too bad, are they? So that one's moved now, okay, above the desk. I've just got to do a hoover up. Yes, we do hoover up. I've also put my label on. This will just cover my minor works. I've put a Danger 230 on because this is a toilet that public could use, and I've just done light and sockets. It's not very specific because sockets. It literally does one socket in the kitchen, and then socket 1, 2, and 3, and one on the desk. And the reason we didn't just move the desk is because he's fixed the conduit and drilled it through the floor. Okay, so there's a socket fixed on that desk. Otherwise we could have just moved this desk, but that's it. So I'm going to just sweep up now, hoover up, wipe the floor, and I'm out of here. Right, there we go, swept up, mopped up. All the footprints probably weren't mine, but we just do that anyway because you never know when stuff could lead to more work. So if you like the video, guys, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.